Greetings and welcome to YellowDogXF. We're back for Satisfactory. Today we should actually be finishing up what we've been trying to do for a little bit now, and that is to get the nuclear pasta and singularity cells going. So, yeah, without further ado, there's some things we need to still do yet. I guess I'll have to, I kind of remember some, but anyways, let's go to our ad spot and then we'll go into Satisfactory Modeler, shall we? Brick Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D print parts. If you like what I do, you definitely like what he does. He does custom stickers for my mocks and all other careers mocks. Make check them out, www.brickprint.com. Take a look around, support me, and yep, enjoy that. And let's go over to Satisfactory Modeler here. Alright, so we need to bring over the bauxite, the extra bauxite, so that we can make the pressure cubes with the nitrogen. Actually, no, wait, I think, aren't we making nitrogen actually with, no, we're making nitrogen with the other stuff. Never mind. I think it's, yeah, it's mostly that we just gotta, I think we just gotta plug in the nuclear pasta stuff, figure out this with the singularity cells, and then more or less we're off to the races. We just need to build out, oops, don't need that. Delete. Just need to, yeah, get things depoted. Yeah. Okay, I think we're almost there. Let's go over to Satisfactory. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my Satisfactory modeler thing over to my second screen so I can see what the flip I'm doing and where the heck I'm at. Okay, all right. Yeah. You are max turboed. So this is producing the remote control units. This should be making the pressure conversion cubes. Yes, that is making that. And I need to make 12? It's like, is it 0.5 per minute? Hold on. I need to check something. Yeah. Because how many oop, that's not zoop mode. I need to check something because we should be getting about let's see here. We need 12 coming out here at a time. Yeah. Okay, so production, particle accelerator. Oh boy, H. Let's go ahead and get this lined up. Probably right about there. I mean, we could probably pull it back just a little more, like that. Yeah. Okay. This makes nuclear pasta 0.5 per minute. Yeah, and then that is 1.25 per minute. Okay, what is 24 divided by 1.25? 24 divided by 0.25 equals... That's still 20. No? Um... 12 times 1.25 equals 15. Okay, so I think we need just 15 of these, and that'll give us, yeah, I think I did my calculation backwards. Still need 15 particle accelerators, which is ridiculous. I don't even think we're gonna have the power limits for this nonsense. Like, seriously? Go ahead and get some more of these down, because I'm sure as heck we're gonna need them. I didn't realize how many of these particle accelerators we're gonna need. I probably maybe did, but also like I wasn't paying attention. 15. That is kind of dumb in a lot of ways. Oh, come on. Get in the correct spot. There we go. Yeah, with max turbo, it takes in 250 copper powder. Is there? No, I don't think we even have better recipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. H. Okay, so that's 6 of them right there. We still need how many more? Still need so many more. Let's go ahead and clear off some of this forest. So that we can put platforms up here. That'll do it. You know what? Blueprints, desert floor base section. Oop. H, pop that over. Yeah. Can we not attach that directly? Hold on. They're not snapping? Okay, there it snaps a little bit. Little bit, not like completely. Man. Yeah, for 15 particle accelerators, though, we're gonna need a ton of space. I mean, I can definitely fit in some more stuff kind of around here. We're gonna be like double stacking our particle accelerators. Dividing this out is going to be, I think, the most painful part. Okay, go ahead, copy that particle accelerator. Missing quick wire 500. Oh no. I don't have many tickets at the moment. I need probably an obscene amount of tickets just to get enough. Ran out of wire. Oh boy. Parts, sorry. How much quick wire does it? Give me 500 for 2 tickets? Yeah, buy all.
No Fix-It Awesome Shop transactions constitute transfer of ownership. All product rights and ownership remain with Fix-It.
Yeah, I know, Ada. We got a stupid amount of these particle accelerators to put down. To make a bunch of these nuclear pasta things. It's how dumb nuclear pasta is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're at 7 out of 15. 7, 8. Come on, 9. 10. 10. Oh man, we're out of quick wire again already. It looks like it's gonna recharge pretty quick. H. Are we hitting the rock wall face? A little bit, yeah. Okay, so how many do I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got 11. Still gotta get more. Still gotta get more. At least 15 divides evenly by 3s. So we should be able to kind of link. It's going to be a mess of conveyors, but we should be able to link everything together. Somewhat okay-ish? Heavy question mark on the okay-ish part. Okay, 11. Let's go ahead and grab this again. Oh, it's not even enough quick wire yet. It's filling up, but it's not filling up near fast enough. Still needs so much quick wire. Question. Is the quick wire up above backed up to where I could just... Actually, no, that's fused copper, isn't it? Never mind. I just need so much quick wire. It's like 500 per particle accelerator. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will be 12. Yeah, can we get a 13 in here? 13. Yeah, I need more nuclear stuff because we need more space. Need more space for just 2 more of these things. Oh my gosh. Where's my nuclear explosives? Ah, there they are. There they are. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of a little bit what's up here. And then hopefully that should grant me enough space. Ka-boom. Glorious. Glorious nuclear explosions. Okay, come on. Get in there. There we go. Not you there. Okay, there we go. H. Let's go ahead and just have that sit like that. We should be able to get blueprints, desert floor base foundation. I think 1 more particle accelerator in the back here. Have fun running the conveyors. Be in about a few minutes here. Need to run everything in groups of 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1 more. Yep, pretty much right there. There we go. That is all 15. How much? What is the power consumption on these things? 15,000 megawatts? Okay, I think I might want to build a little bit of a battery storage area. Facility, a couple of them probably. Just for my sanity. The power connection on the... No, there it is. Now it's on this side. Just to try and stock up on whatever battery storage we can. Until we basically drain it of all its power. Ouchies. Are these charging? Ow. Oh, now they're charging. There's a little bit more battery storage. How much do these can store? 100 megawatts. So at least, like, that won't give me a whole lot more battery storage backup, but, like, hey, any more is better than what I had previously. 15, how much, wait, these things really consume 15,000 megawatts per? Yeah, 15,000 times 15, 500 times 15. 22,500 megawatts. Do I even have that much headroom? I have... Okay, so I have about... I'm sitting at about 79,000 megawatts. And if I minus out... What is that? What does that peak out at? About 52 on average? It peaks up to about 54, but I want to say it's about 52,000 megawatts. So yeah, we kind of have some... Oh, not a whole lot. We built a whole nuclear power plant, and we only have just a tiny bit of headroom up above what we need. We are generating some power again, but man, all right. Well, let's rip the Band-Aid off. Get these split out to all of each other. Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, this is perfect because each one of these I can basically run out to each one of these, no problem. And it will just work. Street mode, plug into you. Go. You into the first one. You into the last one. Nope. Other way around? Other way around. Okay, so you gotta plug in that one. And that'll get the conversion cubes plugged out to all that. Okay, so the next group of 3 is over here. Okay, so that's perfectly just another legitimate, like, group of 3. That makes my life easier. I think right about here. Correct? Yeah, that would be correct. Oh, I need to not have that on straight mode default. Straight mode, please. Thank you. Where did I plug that into? That one, okay. It does not matter. Okay. There we go. Sometimes I feel like it matters. Sometimes. It really does not. Okay. Okay, so that's the next set of 3. I need yet another set of 3. Okay, let's do the end one here. Bear splitter. Is this one nice to where it's just kind of... Not really. No. No, it's not whatsoever. Okay, I think we'll just run it back here. And yeah, that'll just plug into there. And then this one will plug here, which is having a... The spline is having a bit of a heart attack. A little bit. Curve. Valid belt shape. Why? Angry about something. I don't know what. Too long. Oh, wow. All right, let's grab that again. Plug that in on the other side, please. Too steep. Too steep. All right, well, you're not angry about that, then. All right, so that's plugged into those three. Now the next fun part. These... They're not aligned still. Okay, that's fine. You know what? You know what? No, no. We're gonna align these three together. Conveyor splitter. So you to there, you to there, you to... Oop. Yeah, there, you up top. You run to that one, you up top. We're gonna have some conveyors merging. I'm just not gonna care. In the grand scheme of things, I'm just not gonna care because this is too much to deal with. Oops, I have that on straight mode still. Default, please, thank you. Now you can be on straight mode. Yeah, sure, that works. You know what? Yeah, that does actually work. Okay, sweet. Now the fun part of running you around. Yeah, doesn't even connect. Need a stackable conveyor here. This conveyor isn't even attached to this thing. I need to remember that. A lot of nonsense with conveyors. All right, now for the fun part. I need to run all of these to their individual stations. Yeah, it's just gonna overlap. How cursed is it? Very cursed. Do I really want to fix it? Not really. I'm just gonna run this till it's over here. I need to actually route this a little bit around. Alright, so that's the pressure conversion cubes going there. That grouping, now the other ones just need to go up top. In the least convoluted route? Yeah, this, I don't know how, angry about something. Ah. I see. That is a valid reason to be angry. You know what? This one is right here. Let's just plug it into that one. If it's right there anyways, just plug it into that one. That'll take care of some pain. Alright, yeah, probably just run that like that. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to run some multi-stacking. Okay, you, on the other hand, there. So that'll run over there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Cafe. Yum yum. Okay, yeah, I need another conveyor lift thing. Up there. Up there. Oh boy, I'm getting launched all over the place. Okay, and this one needs to come down over here. Why is that angry? Why? Can you, like, default not be angry? Thank you. Alright, well, that mess of conveyor belts gets pressure conversion cubes split out to everyone evenly. Now the next fun part. Let's go ahead and bring this copper powder over here. Oh yeah, this conveyor pole has 4, and we only need 2. Duh. There we go. To get that changed eventually. Oh, whoa, whoa! I don't want. No, I'm stuck. Ah! Not how I wanted to go. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm going this way to my freedom. It's gonna spit me out over the water, isn't it? I have been kidnapped. Ah, pioneer napped, I should actually probably more say. Okay, let's... Oh, what the... That's not what I want to do. Yeah, maybe I should kind of stand a little bit somewhere higher. That way I can see what's going on. Maybe a little bit better. Okay. Each page up a little bit. Bring it up high. That should be well over top of a train. He thinks. Yeah, okay. That conveyor pole. We do need to bring... I think it's the concrete over, so we can probably make use of some of the extra conveyors that we have going on here. Each page up, 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 page up. Okay. Logistics, conveyor pole, you come. Okay, straight curve, please, thank you. You over here on this side of things, and you over here on this side of things. Okay, so we have 2,000. We have 1,200 in each. We have 2 belts, and we need to divide them by 3. Because, yeah, 1,000... Hold on, I just gotta pull up my calculator here. 1,200 divided by 3 equals 400 each. We need... Divided by, how about 250? Yeah, that's 4.8 belts. What? What? That doesn't make sense. No. Wait. No. I'm doing my math all wrong, aren't I? At 250. Yeah, 250, 500, 7,500? Or 7,050? Yeah, 750. So, 1,200 divided by 750, 1.6. 1.6 belts. Is that really correct? Right, the best belts in the game, yeah, 1,200, and we need 2,400 copper per. I guess we just need a bunch of like smart splitters then. So let's put some smart splitter there. Smart splitter here. Am I really getting the amount of materials that I need? Something isn't adding up. Wait, 1.2. Did I put down too many of these particle accelerators, didn't I? I flubbed some math. 2.5, 1.25? Yeah, 1.25. I think I only needed 10. Because, 250. That's 30. That's not what I want. I need 24. Does 10 give me... It gives me 10... What? I'm messing up something here. My, hold on. We're gonna come over to Satisfactory Modeler here. Because, we need this. I wish it would stay locked. Yeah, because there's currently what we need. 24. What if we did 10? No, it wants to... 24. Why? Why auto round? 50? Why? Why? Satisfactory Modeler, are you like this? Or you don't want to stay overclocked. 24. Zero that out. I wish it would stay locked. I guess, yeah, that. Oop. 40. So, I guess we just need... we just need 10 of them. Okay, so I messed up a lot of things. Alright, let's go back over to... game stream, Satisfactory. Yeah, no, I messed up my numbers here. I was like, why isn't my mathing correctly here? No, I messed up some numbers here. We got some stuff to disable and fix, and here, let's cut all these conveyor belts off. We have a ton of things to delete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. Oop, I ran out of fuel. Ouchies. Each one of those needs to split into just 2. That's something I kind of messed up on. Go ahead and clear some of these blueprints that we don't need. Try and clean up some of our mess here. This is going to take a hot minute to just kind of clear some of this, because I messed up on my math, and I messed up on how my conveyor belts should be laid, which is causing a whole lot of issues. Okay, I would like to not hit anything else besides... That wants to take out that. Nope, that's not what I want. I just want to take out these, please. It would make things smoother if I can just take out the belts. Because the belts are what's my main issue. Now. Okay, so if we do this correctly, I should carefully be able to take out the belts and only the belts. Okay. Well, that was as many as I could do without screwing things up too hard. Ah. We have a full inventory of junk. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. So that is... Wait, 1, 2, 3, Cool. Yeah, okay. So it is in groups of 10. I was just double checking that. Double checking it, making sure that it was in groups of 10. Here. Take some of these pressure conversion cubes. I don't need them. Is the other things filled with fused modular frames here? No, that's radio control units. Where is the fused modular frames coming from? Over here. Oh yeah, they're coming from way away. Never mind. Here. Take some of these away from my inventory as well too, please. Just so I can clean up my inventory just a little bit. Radio control units are definitely flowing in pretty quick. Okay, there. One thing I kind of want to do. I still have. Oh, I have so much junk in my. Okay, I need to set up an awesome sink. And grind away some of this junk I have in my inventory. Some of it's important. I would like to depot it. So let's go special. Get an awesome sink down real fast. Then logistics. I also want to get a depot down as well. And then storage. Output. And output. You to there. Okay. So industrial storage, this shouldn't be too hard. I just need to do this. Here, take everything I deem somewhat of value, please. Nope. Okay, these... No? None of this? This is all full in the depot? I'm actually kind of surprised. I must have had such a backup that these just didn't matter. How many cooling systems did I throw in here? No space left in depot as well with the fused modular frame? Oh. Okay. Well, I guess everything is... I say everything. Because we should hang on to some of this stuff. But, there is quite a bit of it I would like to get ground away. Okay. Okay, we know that's the fix-it trigons and the diamonds. Okay. So that's all full. Which means, okay, pipe, copper, iron, that. Rubber, plastics, I don't need ingots, I don't need any of that, don't need that. Animal parts I need to feed into my stuff back at main base. Rotors I don't need. Stators I guess I don't need anymore. Yeah, this is mostly all. We don't need empty canisters either. I don't need iron rebar. I can go away. Okay, there. Let's go ahead and power this on real quick. There. Get rid of all that. Clear my inventory a bit. Still have some other things to destroy here, but I should at least get my inventory kind of cleared. Okay, so yeah, we'll reorganize some of this too. Reorganize all of it. Reorganization day, unfortunately. Accidental. This is such a time waste. Just having to reorganize all of my stuff. I mean, at least we can kind of lay out the belts a little bit nicer. Sort of. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. We got it all sorted now. Okay, so logistics, conveyor splitter. Go ahead and set that up there. Logistic organization. Let's go ahead and run that there, that there. Straight mode should be fine, I think. It's over quite a bit. There we go. And that one needs a plug. Oh, this guy needs a plug in here. There. I have... Why do I still... Oh, God. The conveyor belts are still full. Still have so many in my inventory. Alright. I should take care of that one. Logistics, conveyor splitter. This one set up now. Groups of 2. That's all we need is groups of 2. I'm thinking I should do this one instead. Because now the next one is way down here. Okay, default mode, please. Thank you for those two. Then we want straight mode for you. It doesn't look like it wants to be in straight mode. All right, fine. Curve, no. Default, please. It wants to be weird. It always does. 1, 2. Actually, no. 1, 2. Just one. Just one. There we go. Oop. Grab you. And, oh, can't reach. Okay. Just, wow, okay, that really can't reach. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be running into that. Okay, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. So yeah, that solves that, and now the last two just need to go up above. That's their whole shtick. Just need to go up above here. Conveyor splitter. We can actually just have this guy kind of facing this direction, can't we? That wasn't far enough back, was it? No. That certainly was not. Conveyor splitter. Here. There. That might be a little more further back. Okay, so that gets that solved. Yeah, that can just go into there. This one needs to come around here and head off down this direction. And conveyor splitter. Like that, please, except right there. Okay, now, hopefully, everything is now happy. Pressure conversion cubes. Going off to everything. There we go. Cool. Oh, this finished grounded up. That's good. Actually, is there anything else in my inventory that needs to be ground? Yes, no, kinda. We'll just hold on to the rest of that stuff. The rest of that stuff can just be held on to for all I care. Okay, there we go. Okay. Blueprints, conveyor pole, auto connect, please. Thank you. Okay, so that one needs to go there. Guess this one needs to come kind of just... Okay, without being weird about it, please, just come straight across. Foundations. Oop. Alright, so from here, I think we need to start doing our funky splitting stuff. 2 divided by 5. Yeah, I think we just do smart splitters. Smart splitters with a merger in the middle. So let's get a merger right in the middle here. We want smart splitter on this side, and then a smart splitter on that side. And we'll just have overflow towards the middle, any on the side. There should be some major any there. Okay, so that should hopefully divide 2 evenly by 3. All right, and now these. Oh, that is weird. Okay. Now the rest of these can just kind of flow off in their intended directions. Oh, not far enough. There we go. That one flows there. This one kinda needs to take a convoluted loop. Route. Fruit Loops. Because it needs to travel over this direction towards this guy. That's where this bit of copper needs to go. Okay, we're almost there to powering this on eventually. Okay, so I need to wood. Okay, nope, straight mode. Nope, that is upset and angry in several ways. Sure. You're plugged into there. There goes a bunch of copper there. Alright, sweet. And then last but not least, we actually need to run another one over here. Hold on. Default. Oh, wait, this is not facing the correct way because it's not actually plugged in. All right, hold on one moment. This will plug into here, please. And don't be weird about it, please. Okay, I need this conveyor to go there. And it seems like I need to do probably something silly in order to get it over there. Like that. Okay. You know what? That actually wasn't as silly or as bad as I kind of thought that might have been. All right. Well, it's a little bit less power consumption, but yeah, we just need to actually get... Oop, I'm going to hurt myself pretty bad there. Falling from that height. Actually just need to get power distributed now. Trying to look for... Oh, there's a power pole. Speaking of power poles, there's one. There we go. Off they come to be alive. Gonna be a ton of power consumption for this area. Okay, and then I need power for up top here, which I don't think I'm gonna get from the same... actually, maybe I can get from the same power pole. Never mind, it's full. Ah, I found one. Found it. Bring that up here. That can go there. Go there. Can that go all the way there? Oh, it can. Hey, look at that. There we go. Power on, all of you. Did they, No. Here, take a bunch of that, please. Alright, looks like all the pressure conversion cubes are going. I'm gonna go ahead and dump what's left in my inventory into these a little bit here. Dump you into there, dump you into there, okay. Here. Keep taking my pressurized modular, or fused modular frame. Please. I have too many of them. He's not running? No, they're running. They're just not fast by any means. Yeah, there goes all the copper blowing out. You know, I did have a bunch of copper powder in my inventory. I could have kind of let that flow out. Oh boy. Anyways. The nice thing is we only need 2 of the we only need 2 of these nuclear pastas for the whole thing with the what am I saying? Singularity cells. That's where my wording wants to go. We only need 2 of them, and the best way to do that, yeah, 1.25, 1.25. That'll get us 2.5. No, that won't get us actually kind of where we need to be. Actually, never mind. Logistics, because 1.25 divided by 2 equals, yeah, it's not 75 on each end. There's a lot of power consumption on this end of things. There is a lot of stuff flowing around. Let's go ahead and just run this backwards. This direction. Bring this over here. And hold on, I need to check what's going on with the Singularity cells. So we need 2 manufacturers on the back end here. Okay, so maybe I do need my desert floor tiles back. Production, manufacturer. Need 2 of these manufacturers going. Oh, I'm out of plastics? I'm out of plastics. I just ground up a bunch of plastics. Oh yeah, it's not flowing in. Something is clogged over in the mushroom base, that's for sure. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna have to awesome shop and just buy some plastics. Because I'm a big dum-dum and I ground up all my plastics. The plastics were at the bottom? Yes, they were. Okay, I just need to buy 1 of those. Thank you.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus fix-it stock value.
Yes, yes. Okay, Singularity cells. No turbo. Need 2 of those. Let's do logistics, conveyor splitter. Yeah, because there's where the copper and iron sheets will come from that we need for this last thing. This is the last thing we need to construct. That doesn't seem correct. Okay. Conveyor belts. That way, that way. Okay, that looks not more correct. First one is down. The next ones are not like that. We need them like this. There we go. One thing I would like to do for here is I need a smart splitter. And oh, right here. That was just a regular splitter. I need a smart splitter. This overflow. So the 0.5 that we'll be getting can flow off to the side. Go ahead and put that there. There we go. So there's some nuclear pasta flowing off into there. So that, yeah, that whole situation just gets depoted. Let's see, we need to, oh boy, this is a whole other situation with the dark matter. I forgot about the dark matter. Can you still okay, you can. There we go. At least that one kind of latched onto it. How many particle accelerator do we need? 2. Okay. Yep. Okay. We need quite a bit of room. All right. More nuclear explosions imminent. Because I just need more space or more stuff. More stuff. More stuff. More stuff. All the more stuffs. All right. And kablooey. You really want to shoot at me after you just saw what just happened? Oh, I gotta run away from that. I'm surprised that that monster wanted to come after me after watching a nuclear explosion Just cook the side of its face ever so gently. Isn't there... Okay, it's down that way a little bit. We could, though, still run it over here. Actually, I know we need to run some other stuff over here, too. Yeah, there's quite a few things we still need to work on here. Anyways, that is just a impure node, so that'll give us 75. Yeah, 75 of the refined SAM. Give us a whole lot. Okay, that's fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dark matter. Dark matter. Actually, could I turbo these? Get like 200? Yeah, I can just do a 200% turbo. Save a little bit on some parts here. And space. Space is kind of out of luxury right now. Alright, yeah. 200 dark matter, or dark residue, goes into 2 particle accelerators, H. Or even just 1 particle accelerator. It could just all flow into 1 particle accelerator, couldn't it? If we do dark matter crystallization, this does 20 per minute. We just need 1, 2, 40, boom, done. Logistics, piping. 8, straight please, thank you. Plug you into there. There we go. You to there. Perfect, okay. So that basically gets that set up. Let's go ahead and run the output. Off over this way. Go ahead and run some stacked conveyors, since we're gonna need it. Come on. There we go, attach there. Too far. Always too far. Okay, so that would be my dark matter crystals, which means we only just need the concrete and the iron sheets over there for that. Let's go ahead and run some power over here. And then we'll have to run some power way away from here. Gimme. Okay, you power. Let's turn on. Power around the corner here. Actually, don't really need this much land. Alright, so there's that power, and run this power over here for these two. That'll be all that. Then it's just a matter of logistics, conveyor, splitter. There. Let's do a conveyor merger right behind it, since we will need to bring in more of the SAM stuff from far away, as well as nearby. There's gonna be so much more conveyor running. Ugh, never ends. Never ends. Okay, let's go ahead. Do I have any? No, I don't. Okay, let's go ahead and run off and go find that SAM ore. Shall we? I'm gonna climb this mountain real fast because I think we're gonna need to climb this. Or to actually reach the SAM. Okay, and then it should just be straight back this way. Yeah, there's the iron. Like back there. Lots of beasties trying to get me. Not gonna allow them to. hello. A slug there, and is that a... That's more iron. Where is the SAM at? The SAM is back this way somewhere. There it is. It's actually a lot lower than I thought it was. That'd be a little bit more higher. That's okay, we can just run conveyors. Silly, like, until we get to where we need to be. Alright, production, minor mark 3. Constructor. Reanimated Sam. Logistics, mark 3. Mark 6, straight curve, thank you. Hello. Bye. Max turbo, 300, and this should output 75 on, boop, max turbo, 375, yep. And off we go. Ah, stop shooting at me for once. Why are you like this? Go away. I am losing health. Fine. You wanna be mean and evil? We'll be mean and evil. I can play your game.
Are you functional, Pioneer? Good.
Oh.
Back to work then.
Oh yeah, it's the anniversary. That's right. Ha. Oh, look at that. Interact with what? Oh, faucet. Microwave. Ah, look at that. The cake isn't a lie this time. Oh, and it's like one of those gum cake things. I remember advertisements for the cake pans on TV ages ago now. I feel so old. Oh, hey, and it's a summer sleep balloon. That's fun. I hope that's not copyrighted music. More pizza. That's fun. All right. You know what? Since I'm here, let's go ahead and drop off the animal parts. What goes in this one? This one is hog. Ah, that's right. We can't do that because all my inventory is far away. Ah, okay. Ah, do we need anything from here before I head off? Is there anything important that we could use? Not you. You have a lot of fuel on you. I'm just gonna take that. Not you. No, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything important. Okay. Well, time to travel. I made mistakes. I gotta travel all the way back. Actually, would it be technically faster just to fly over? It would. It would. It would. It would. It really would. Back up. And the other way. It really would be faster just to cross over on foot. Just because this pipe goes kind of the long way around the edge of the map to connect to several bases. Which, I mean, if I need to go to any of those bases, that would be kind of handy. But I just need to go straight across. I probably need to build a route. But that'll not happen. It goes just straight across. Up over this mountain here. Cross. I mean, we already installed the elevator over here, so it shouldn't be too hard to cross over. Nope. I missed. Well, this is what I get. Playing with fire. Nuclear explosive fire. The one creature was upsetting me. walk. The long, long walk of shame. That's what all that is right now. So how are you guys doing? Strike up a conversation, because this is going to be a long and boring walk. Get back there. Not even like you. This conveyor belt's like useless. I'm not even using this conveyor belt anymore. Another thing I could do for the transportation across the map here is just Mark 6 conveyor belts. And just use my jetpack and fly and just land on Mark 6 conveyor belt after Mark 6 conveyor belt. Just zip myself. Because you can get a lot of momentum built depending on what conveyor belt you hop on. Whoop! Oh, that's a problem. Had a little too much momentum there. Couldn't turn around enough. Up top here. There we go. Alright. All down the elevator. I wonder if elevator is going to say anything this time. No? Nothing? Oh. Saddens me. It's been so long since I've heard of it from elevator. Alright. And at least here, it shouldn't be too hard to get over now to the forest. It's basically a straight shot across this red forest. The evil red forest that I have polluted with my uraniums. At least everything now seems to be running well. Is that? Oh, yeah, that's the oil node that's making my diamonds. My diamonds. And then we have this little factory over here is where I make my nuclear devices for blowing things up. I think this is also part of, yeah, this is also part of that nuclear explosives factory. It's making a few of the pieces that we need. Actually, you know what? For Mark 6 conveyor belt to go faster, I do know, once I get up over the hill here, we have a bauxite factory. I can just kind of hop onto that Mark 6 belt and just ride it on out of here. That could take me basically all the way to the hilltop factory, which actually being there would be good enough because that's where I need to... Yep, there it is. That's where I need to grab some concrete and also sheets, metal sheets, and also the SAM. Yeah, so now we're moving with speed. Look at all this momentum I have now. Woo! Autosave, give me a boost. I don't think... No, I can't make it all the way over there. I definitely have a good speed boost, though. I gotta watch my fuel. Don't want to land and die accidentally. There we go. Alright, that was actually pretty good. The autosave gave me a nice boost way up in the sky. Alright, so... one thing we gotta do is we gotta take this SAM ore out of here, and the way we take it out of here is actually down below there. So let's do that. We'll go fetch my body in a bit. Just need to... Whoop! Okay, I'm being stolen. Can I not get a splitter on here anywhere? Oh, right there. Way over there. Okay. Straight curve, please. Right there. So we need to take everything down this way. And it looks like, unfortunately, we're gonna have to run some conveyors through conveyors. All right. So that should at least, you know what, let's go ahead and double stack. We still have more stuff to bring through here. We have 3 things in total. 3 things to bring through here. One is all this extra SAM. Is that too long? Oh, it is. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, and there's our SAM. Down to there. Yeah, it takes care of 1. Around here somewhere is the metal sheets processes, which I think I just found it. How much do we need for over there? 200. This is 50. Yeah, here's our 200. Found it. Okay, so let's get this linked and sent off this direction. Or routed around. Actually, honestly, this metal plate is right over here. Could just take it straight off of there, couldn't we? Yeah. Okay, we didn't even need to, like, run near any of that. We just did. Because we'll just take it down right here, along with the concrete. The 400 concrete is right there that we need for also the Singularity cells. It's all right here. That is not aligned. There we go. Okay, curve mode. I need this to be over on right there. This needs to drop down nicely. Like there, please? I know it's going to be cutting straight through this. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. just a little bit. More, actually more just like a lot of bit. Alright, this needs to go all the way down as far as it can go. Grab that one, and same thing, all the way down. Go ahead and go over to this side and get this one coming down as well. I'll have to bring them all together. Come on. Connect, thank you. There we go. And go. And down we go. Yeah, this is going to involve more stacked conveyors. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of those on top of each other. Zoop mode a little bit here. Yeah, we'll flow them. Ah! Speaking of the conveyors, right here. This is exactly where we need to take this. We do need to add one more conveyor line to one side. Yeah, one there. I guess this side can have the 2 stacked on top of each other. And the one on this side. That should give us the 3 conveyors that we need. For the SAM, for the concrete, and for the iron plates. Go ahead and head back up here and get this thing going. Back down. Yeah, right about there should be good. Back down. And then we'll get this conveyor belt to kind of come around this way. Valid conveyor belt shape, why? Fine, default. If default suits your fancy, we'll do default. Even though it doesn't suit my fancy. That kind of just... Okay, that's just over top. That's fine. Whatever. Alt straight curve mode, please. Ah, it looks like I need to drop this down below, I think. Do something with it. Logistics conveyor belt 3, you to there. Get a stack. Alright, right about sure there, and then all the way up. Stacked conveyor on top of you. Why are you being weird? You like not? There. And there we go. Okay, sweet. Now everything's together. Now it's just a matter of running it all over. Okay, I think we'll keep the concrete stacked over the, or the iron sheets stacked over the concrete, since they kind of just need to go in a similar way. Yeah, and we'll just have the SAM go down this side of things. That should be good. Okay, concrete, you're next. You go here. And you go here. Iron plates. Boy. Oop, I got it there for a second. Give me. Got it. I think I got it. Okay, sweet. Yep, did get it. Okay, we need, not Zoop default mode, but probably should just kind of run along this. Go ahead and add the extra conveyor over top. One side for the iron plates. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I should have done this the opposite direction. Small oopsie. Alright, anyways, we'll fix it when we get things rolling here. Big, like, super highway through here of just parts flowing down conveyor belts. Okay, iron plates around. Oh, why are you being weird? Stop it. Yeah, I do think the splines could still use probably a little bit of work when it comes to this conveyor belt stuff. It's great. It's a wonderful feature. I absolutely love it. Just use just a little bit of work to get the splines to more flow correctly and not act weird. It's probably really difficult because it involves a lot of math. Which is not so fun. Alright, sweet. So we have everything here. Two of these, the concrete and the sheets, just need to go there. Sam needs to go in the back, to which we need to go to grab our body and grab the rest of that Sam and bring it over as well. With that said, I think we're just gonna kind of stack all of this over here. So you here, you to the far one, please. Nope. Oh, that only just kind of merges over each other a little bit. Alright, so concrete, iron plates. Sam needs to come down this way more. ahead and run that to there, and run that down this direction. Need street mode real quick, because it'll just help me run this conveyor belt around. Oh, there we go. Alright, so there goes the SAM. That should be flowing in. That creates that. That creates that. Creates dark matter. Alright, so we should be getting singularity cells, which means I can actually kind of set up some teleporters now if I really need to for getting around. Well, as soon as those construct. I still gotta also link together all the words. I still gotta link all together the various particle accelerators that are making the nuclear pasta. And hello, you are bad thing. I'm going to run real quick. You go fetch my dead body. Should be up over the hill here. Oh, there's two big guys there. I can see where the forest got cleared out. Oh, what? My dead body's all the way over here? Where? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got flung. It was a bit too close to that nuclear explosion. Alright. Not street mode, curve mode, please. Thank you. I need to take it kind of off on this side here. Yeah, okay, this is going to be kind of a disaster taking along the side. But that's probably the best route to take it. Go ahead and bring the power up a little bit too. Should I just take the power? Do I have any power nodes close by? No. Ah, wait. I have one over there. Probably actually wouldn't be hard to bring that power from over there over here. I see these power lines over here. I can connect to them. Maybe easily? Should be fairly easy. If I ever need more power. Oh boy, I'm running low on fuel. Oh, and made it. Oh yeah, look at that. That power line goes like 50, maybe 60% of the way that we need to go. The distance. Like that's that kind of solves my power needs almost immediately. Yeah, that makes things easier. All right, well, that's done. That's done. Now we're going to just focus on is the conveyor belt. Get this SAM joined up with the other SAM, and we should be pretty good, I think. Oh, doesn't make it. No! It's so close yet so far. We're bringing it way down low here. Yeah, the particle accelerator just through here. Oh, it doesn't make it. No! Doesn't make it across. Oh, nope, it can. Just barely. Just barely. Yeah. It's kind of a convoluted route. A little bit. Just to kind of make it flow over this direction. But hey, it follows the natural terrain, and Yeah, I'm not sure where to take that. I don't really know where to take that. Right about there? Okay, will this reach there? Oh, is it just too long? Dang it, it's just barely too long. Hi, why did you have to be just ever so slightly too long? Okay, that's too tall. I think I just need to stick probably a foundation there, maybe? And there we go. Alright, so there is our dark matter crystals. They are flowing through here. These are making singularity cells. It's already full on singularity cells, dang. Alright, organization, dimensional depot. Let's get this plugged in, shall we? Merger. Okay, yep, just simple murder. And there we go. There is our singularity cells. We officially have them. Now it's time to just deal with the nuclear side of things. Which is, there's a lot of noise. Sorry, it's kind of loud over here. We'll get this all together. Oh yeah, I can't flow that through there, can I? Can I run the conveyor belt through anywhere else? I technically could run it straight through the middle here. Shh. It's not wrong if I'm allowed to do it. There, see? See? It's fine. It's just fine. It's all fine. Okay. And then the rest of these need to come together. And actually just go into a dimensional depot as well. That's literally all it needs to do. Mark 6. Go ahead and have this one flow over here. This goes over here. Oh. This goes over here. And last but not least, I have to get a merger over there, but we need to get the overflow. Did I set the overflow already? Yeah, I did, on the right. Okay, good. Want to double check that? Overflow here, flowing somewhere over this direction, because it needs to grab onto this. Not that one. Yeah, going from here to there doesn't make... Oh, okay. Well, I accidentally placed it. Well, it's connected now. Flows right through all the other conveyor belts. There we go. So in our dimensional system, yep, we are getting singularity cells and we are getting nuclear pasta. Heck yeah, that means that we can set up a portal out here. I don't know how much power this takes. We can get yeah, that's the main portal. We have that set up at main base. I guess I just need satellite portals. So let's go ahead and just set up a satellite portal now. Don't have the main base one connected.
You have finally built a portal. Perhaps now your progress won't be as slow. To ensure no further delays happen, I will give you some tips. A functional portal is two-way and requires one main and one satellite portal, each only connecting to the
Powder.
other. Establishing a portal connection will require input of Singularity cells, vast amounts of power, and some patience. Before you continue, you could still change the placement of that one, it seems, suboptimal.
Why do you say suboptimal? This is kind of near an area that I need to be in. Maybe every once in a while. I kind of need to be more in a few other places. Oh, that was weird. Alright, actually, you know what? Let's just continue with what I was doing here. Yeah, that's hitting that. I kind of... When I set up these portal thingies... transportation... Satellite portals... Logistics... no... organization... Storage container... I just want to get like a storage container set up next to each one. So that way I could throw in a few... Oh wait, do these not have an input for singular? Oh, is it the main portal that only needs to have the singularity cells inputted to it? Oh, okay. Because on the main one, you need singularity cells put into the back. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get a satellite portal here then. We're gonna have to run around and, I guess, slap down some portals. Because now we're thinking with portals. Yeah, this one's not linked. We'll have to deal with linking a bunch of them. Let's see, where are we at? We're here. It would be smart for us to set one up near the nuclear power plant. Because that kind of gives us access to a vast array of stuff around here. Probably should have one at the turbo motor factory down over here. And then, of course, one at Mushroom Base. We don't really need one anywhere else. Those are all pretty self-sufficient. Then, of course, all the ones at main base. So let's run over to the nuclear power plant real quick. We'll slap down a satellite portal out there. Yeah, we're real close to the nuclear power plant. It's just like right up top. Not there, but... Actually, wait. I think I see it right over there in the distance. Yeah, there it is. Just barely. My crosshairs were out there for a moment. Yeah, this mushroom is kind of blocking our view of it. But, yep. There it is. I can see it up there, or like one of the geothermal things. A little dot of my crosshairs just on it. I should probably start thinking about getting some elevation here. And then after this, really, it's just I need to start working on... What? Uh-oh. That's not good. I thought I had plenty of power. Uh-oh. What consumed so much power? What? Do I need to be setting up some, power stuff, like, right now? Yeah, no, that's dead. Hold on. There's power stuff here. I can check on my power. I didn't think I was getting near, my upper limits of power consumption. I thought I was in the clear. Wow. Okay. Okay, we need to get some, I guess some fuel generator stuff going real fast here. Because we need power, and we need it like now. Yeah, none of my stuff is on. I know where some yeah, fuel is at. So we can quickly set up some power generation off of some fuel. And and hopefully that'll kick us back. No. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to base. I wonder, did those was it the satellite portal that consumed the rest of my power? Hold on. This is something I need to figure out. I don't think the satellite portal would have consumed a bunch of energy. Mostly because it's not doing anything at the moment. I'll disconnect it, and then I'll check and if I need to, I'll disconnect all the particle accelerators as well too. See if I can't get things back online. We probably need to work on power systems, I guess. Well, yeah, no, I don't think this thing is consuming power at the moment. Let's disconnect the particle accelerators. They're connected right here. This will make things easy. Get rid of that. Okay. Now, when I turn things on, it should. How are we doing? Okay. We got 40-something thousand currently. What happens if I reconnect this? Oh, I didn't realize we were going so high up over. Why is our production so low? Yeah, no wonder we're dying out. What the heck is going on? What stopped with power? Oh, come on. Why? You were running. Stop it. Come on. Jeez. Okay, what is consuming so much frickin'... is it you? Is it you that's consuming so much power? Yannick, try using power priority switches. Probably should be. My whole electric grid probably use... Okay, what is... Okay, you are disconnected. Yeah, you are. Why am I still not up and going? I should have... Oh my gosh, I gotta do things. Oh, this is... Wait, is it back on? No. No, this is... Oh boy. Reload back to a save game where it still has it working. Yeah. How far back is that? I could do that. Autosave. What would that have been? That would have been 20 minutes ago. That autosave. I don't think getting this back up and going should be too hard. I think the main thing would be I just have to disconnect. Let's go over to my nuclear power plant. I think I gotta disconnect my nuclear power. Backup batteries. I have a bunch everywhere. There's some over there in the distance. Just a few. I have some other areas that have more. Yeah, okay, let's head over to the nuclear power plant like I was starting to do, but then I kind of didn't, and then, yeah, because I think if I disconnect my nuclear power plant from main grid, get it ramping up again and charging some batteries, we can probably kick stuff back on again. That's hopefully the idea. Because disconnecting the nuclear power plants from main grid shouldn't be too difficult. Time is running. Yeah, I need to just. Okay, let's get over my nuclear power plants. They're just up over here. I can already see some pieces of them in the distance there. Right there, there's some stuff of it. Oh, hello. There's a crashed thing up here. Fuel rods running out. Yeah, I definitely can check that. I should have had definitely a sufficient amount of fuel. Something shut off, and it lowered my power, but also my power consumption rocketed way up, which is kind of weird. From all my calculations, I still should have had about, not like a whole lot, but like maybe like about 5,000 megawatts overhead. I should probably be grabbing these slugs also. I'm going right by them. Alright, there's the nuclear power plant. The wire is on the other side. I'll have to disconnect that wire from main grid. I don't think this thing should have ran out of fuel power. Got itself clogged. Possibly could have. Oh, you know what? Since it kicked out that one time and it took so long, I'm sure oil and stuff has kind of not flowed. Yeah, this doesn't have fuel rods because it needs everything else to have fuel rods. Yeah, this is more of it. I can check some of this as we kind of go along here. I think this is mostly just, yeah, this is just recycling a bunch of stuff we don't need. How are you guys going? Use priority switches. It'll automatically disconnect groups from 8 to 1 when grid is overloaded. Alright, I probably should do that. There is quite a bit of nuclear waste here. I don't think the system is clogged. No, it's kind of getting there, though. Maybe I need to just turbo this just a little bit. There. Get that consuming that waste a little faster. Is this guy also consuming? Okay, he's technically turbo where he should be. We're just gonna boost him up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, these aren't very full, so these are fine. Anyways, yeah, see that railroad track right there? It really heads off in the distance. Two, but that one right there, I'm aiming at. I just gotta break that track in half, and that'll disconnect the nuclear power plants from main grid. Main grid is basically that train track, because that train track flows all over the map. And then everything should start up around here again. Should, hopefully? I don't think I need to use... I should probably set up some battery banks around here, though. Actually, no, I should have one up top. Because I have my old nuclear power plant sitting right there. That one should have a ton of power banks that we can probably charge up a little bit before we reconnect to main grid. Alright. I don't think power flows through the hyper tubes. I could be wrong. Maybe just for safety I can disconnect both. Actually, no. Power definitely doesn't connect. This does, though. There we go. With that, this should not be connected to the main grid anymore. Several bugs in the game when reconnecting the grid. Okay, come on. Gonna kick into gear. Oh. Give it a second. I just need those nuclear power plants to kick on. Come on. You can kick back into gear. Nope. Still, you're not happy? Bug out the main grid. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I want to at least have a decent battery charge. Yeah, these things are trying to get going. Maybe I need to disconnect the lower factory stuff from the upper stuff for now. So if I can just get my nuclear power plants going, then that might be good. Where does A and B connect? Okay, so here's... Where is... Yeah, is it over there? Reload back to a previous save game. It would save me a little bit of headache, but I'm worried about what I could be... Okay, you know what? Let's just save my game real fast so I can hop back to here. Okay, confirm. Okay, so this... Try and avoid a total blackout. Yeah, alright. Let's load back. This was... 5. This is a little bit ago. Okay, let's load this one. Where does this put us at? And is this before or after a lot of things happened? How much do I have to redo? That is the question. Oh, that was here. Actually, you know what? Since we are here, let me go ahead and try and disconnect this nuclear stuff from the grid. Where is your main grid connection? Is it that little line? No. Wait. Yes, it is, isn't it? There's like 2 little lines here. And there's that line right there. And there's this line up here. There we go. Disconnect that. Okay, and then I just need to disconnect this one. Alright, now this nuclear power plant should be isolated from the grid, I think. And it's still showing a large amount of connections. It's still connected somewhere else. Where? So I do want to try and get it restarted without having to back up and lose too much progress. Okay, I actually don't know where you're connected to the rest of the main grid at. Ugh. Kicks on only for a second. Yeah, nope, I gotta go back farther. Dang it. Okay, load. Okay, we did 0. Let's try this one, I guess, then? I need to set my autosaves to be closer together. Just for my own sanity. Okay, oh, is this when it first kicked out? Okay, this happened when it first kicked out. Yeah, okay. Load game. So this one should be before it kicks out. Hopefully. If not, I got a whole lot of stuff to work on to try and get things kicked back on. Oh, nope, that's that too. Okay, well. Alright. Looks like I just need to remake a new power grid. Get it kicked on and charged up with batteries. And then try and use that to kick back on the main grid. Because I think we're consuming too much. Let's go, actually, just go ahead and disconnect that. Keep that disconnected for now. Alright, yep, I need to try and avoid blackouts, but I have an idea. We have oil right nearby. I can easily build a fuel power station. I already have one. Using, I think it's diluted fuel. Yeah, diluted fuel, I'm pretty sure. We can get something that produces a decent amount of power really easily. And then have plenty of ways of expanding it. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to get into doing other things, but it's like we're just dealing with the... Okay, yep, I forgot about you. Give me this. You take that. Glorious death. Alright, let's go ahead and just start laying out some platforms real fast. I don't have materials being made, so we'll see how this goes. This could probably not go well real fast. I just need to get something going power-wise. Charge a lot of batteries. Dang it!
I advise you to seek your thrills more in the field of mathematics or architecture, and less in the literal field.
Yeah, I know, Ada. I blew myself up because I'm being too just frustrated, not focusing on things. Because, yeah. Too much of this grid is connected together anymore. Like, we're affected only over here. And it's mostly this train track that's kind of keeping everything together, connected. I'm trying to think of anywhere where I could disconnect things and just try and get things charged up again. Actually, since we're here... Hold on. I have another idea for how to get the power grid back on this side of things. I think I just need to disconnect the track over here. The track, and then I think there's a power line up here that heads off towards the mushroom base, which connects to a lot more of the grid. Yeah, that power line, I think we need to disconnect, and then the train track. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That should separate off from everything up north, which is the nuclear power plant. Train station give power interconnections? Yeah, so I'm trying to disconnect the train tracks. Because this base and my turbo motor factory should be connected together, but this base, I think, should be supplying enough power on its own. Oh, come on. Nope. We're back online. Oh, crap. Alright, what kick done? Hold on, I need to watch that. I wasn't watching my consumption. Come on. Nope. Still don't want to kick into gear. Okay. I'm trying to think of anything I could do. I guess, no, we can cut off turbo motor factory. I think. Possibly. This turbo motor factory, I think, is only connected. What is your consumption currently? Yeah, 54. So we're really disconnected from a lot of the main consumption grid stuff. Crap. I'm trying to think of how this is all connected. So yeah, I think that's also connected to here. Oh boy, this is going to be a disaster trying to disconnect a bunch of stuff and get things reconnected later on. Reload back to a previous save game. This is going to be hopeless. I mean, I don't want it to be too hopeless. I know I'm probably making myself suffer more, but redoing progress also kills me. Kills me so much after redo progress. And basically the previous save game is before we started today, and that was like a good few hours of work already. And one thing though is like, we can be suffering with this for a while, but I guess one thing I can do too is just end stream and just try and get things working off stream. All the power grid stuff going back on, connected. This actually, I think this wire right here. Yes, this wire connects up top. Okay. I need to make a mental note of where all my disconnections are at. Yeah, okay, so this can also be disconnected. That should have brought it down. I didn't actually bring it down, like, at all. Is that should have been connected to stuff up there. There's no other wires going anywhere else, is there? No. No, okay. Yes, that's on a separate on grid. Use priority switches. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can set up some priority switches just right here too. Get these two disconnected. That should have. That didn't drop it down either. What is? Okay, because this is my space part factory. We can keep this separate. Ah, that's why it's still on here. There. That should have cut it. Correct? No, that still didn't cut it. This is, okay, wait. Yeah, this still has connection to main grid somewhere. Where? Where is your other... Oh, wait, no, I know where the connection to main grid is. It's at the train station. It's on the other side here. It's right there. Get rid of you. There. Is that now disconnected from main grid? Yes, it is. Wait. No, it's not. Where are you still getting your power from? What is connected where? And what power lines are going what direction? This should have no outside. Is it? Yeah. Okay. I have a question. Are these transferring power or doing something? They shouldn't be. There should be absolutely nothing connected to this now. Hey. He still says max consumption is 4. That sounds like it's still connected to the main grid. Why? Where? What wire is where that I'm missing? I'm so confused about what's connected to where that might be connected to main grid. There shouldn't be anything with this space part facility. There should be... Oh, ouchies. Oh, just killed myself. Power to stations when connected to a power grid. Yeah, and we could try rebooting this now. I don't think it'll work, though. Oh, it's on. Okay, this is climbing. Did it settle? No, it's climbing. There we go. We're gonna lose power. Oh, nope. Are we stable? Might be stable. This is... Yeah, okay, so this is off. Okay, so if I use our priority switch, here we go. Okay, so this hopefully won't turn on if I connect this to this and this to that. Yeah, okay, so this is an on. How does this work? Circuit breaker priority? Okay, so we can probably, I guess 8 would be low priority, wouldn't it? On? Off? No. I guess I have to name this, space parts? No. How does this... I don't know how this works. Oh, that killed it. Can we put that there? Okay, you back on, please. I need you to charge batteries. I probably should put down some more batteries. Add it to group 8. So group 8 is the lowest priority. Okay, so that would have been... So yeah, group 1 is highest priority. This is lowest priority. Okay. Alright, and... I guess I just need to keep the train track probably separate? Would be my theory of thinking. So if I disconnect that... Or wait, was this... This is connected. You can turn every priority switch in the map on or off from other priority switch. Okay, that'd be fantastic. Go ahead and reconnect all this real fast. There we go. All right. So, oh, this is on again. Oh wait, that's fine. But yeah, so that's connected to that. This isn't. Get rid of all this. There we go. Use a priority switch on train input as well. Shouldn't I just kind of keep the... Actually, you know what? I should probably keep the entire train station separate by just having the... it connected here. I have idea. Wait. Because, like... I can keep this whole base separate from the train station grid if I delete the train connection station over here and then put a... priority switch onto it, and then probably put it maybe on like a 4 or something. Keep it a little higher because it connects to everything else. Okay. Well, I guess today is a little bit of grid fixing day. Do some grid improvements. Yep. All right. So we'll do that. This is... Okay, so here's the train station. Is this not connected to the grid here? Wait, what? I thought it was. Nope. This train station's completely separate from grid. Receiving power? But where? And how? Must be over in the turbo motor factory. Okay. Alright, well, I guess with that mentioned, go ahead and I guess over here, let's get a priority switch set up over here as well. It has one connection on the input. Yeah, I think that might be over at the turbo motor factory. So I'm gonna have to travel over there and get the turbo motor factory disconnected from main grid, the train station disconnected from main grid, and rework my connections so that they're not intertwined. Okay, so let's just name this train power. Circuit breaker, let's put this in probably 4, because we want this one to be more on. Get this one connected there. Get this one connected, sure, there. That's connected all that. Okay. And this will be our main one for the train station, which means now I got to travel to the turbo motor factory. Use priority switches for these disconnects? Yeah. I'm trying to think if the turbo motor factory is hooked in... No, it has to be hooked in via this power line that's going this way. Power generators into group 1? Oh, okay. Actually, I have a giant power generation area over here. And I have one right there, too. That one's just connected to the main base. Main base seems to just handle itself, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I do have a power generation over here, so I can get that kicked on separate from everything else. Let's exit here. Okay, this is serving somewhere, isn't it? Is it? No. No, this is just, that's not serving power anywhere. Ah, yep, there it goes. I believe that is going straight over. Yep, okay, so this is connected to... Land. Yeah, that must be connected to that train station. So this is connected to the turbo motor factory through here to completely get the turbo motor factory onto its own grid. Where's the train station at? Train station's right here. Oh, is this not connected to the grid? Okay, that's not connected to the grid. That's good. This should shut off the turbo motor factory, along with disconnecting the train. Actually, no. I should already disconnect it from the power. I killed that line. No, you're still generating power. Okay. You're connected somewhere else as well, then. That switch shouldn't be on, so it shouldn't be getting power through the train track. Is it right here? Actually, am I staring at it right now? I am staring at it right now. Nope, you're still getting power. Oh boy. This is what I get for having a disaster of a power grid. Okay, so that keeps that separated. But somehow... Turbo motor facility... Yeah, I can still see green lights off in the distance there. Turbo motor facility is still getting power. Where and why? And how? Giving power. Okay, so what you're saying is... If I do a priority power switch, I should probably just throw one of these down, like right over here. Oh, that's too far. This is gonna look a little silly. Feeding the rest of the grid. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Circuit breaker point. So train. Okay, so now on, off. Okay, so it's off right now. So technically that shouldn't be getting power, so that means I have a wire somewhere else that's giving it power currently. Kind of going through my head. Oh, I didn't mean to grab the leaves. Where is it connected then? Oh. Yeah, that was going to happen eventually. Get that reconnected. Yeah, I know. Fuse is blown. Alright, anyways, let's prioritize maybe getting... Because I do have a power station out here that is running fuel. I should probably prioritize getting that online, separate from everything else. Whole rest of the line. Okay, so... Oop. Okay, yeah, so this is coming through... all the rest of the stations. Okay, I was hoping I could kind of keep the station separate from the main grid, but yeah. I can work this out, maybe, hopefully. We'll get that. See, it's just past here that there's a power generation station. Okay. Looks like I should probably right about in here have a break in the power line, and this run into its own little separate thing. Okay, let's have that go right there. Let's have a couple power priority switches here. The tracks, yeah, okay, so let's get rid of that one. So, technically, you should be separate on big grid, yeah. Okay, you there, you there. This should be turbo motor. Let's put you maybe in... I don't really need turbo motor. Let's put that one there. Okay, so turbo motor's offline now. But let's get, want to get, there's a big power station on the end here. I should probably, man. Really what this whole thing needs is, I need to have all my power stations on one grid, and then from there, every other factory needs to be plugged into that. So if anything happens, I can power on the power grid, and then re-plug in the factories one by one. So yeah, there's a big power plant out there. If I can probably get this big power plant booted back up. It depends on where it's connected to. Might be connected to that wire. Oh, or is that wire not connected? That wire is not connected. Okay. It might be connected into the train station over here then. Oh. Okay. It's telling me it's on, but I don't believe it. Yeah, no, it's definitely not on. Yeah, it's getting it from the train station. Yep, use groups. The game will automatically shed load from group 8 to group 1. Alright. I shall do that. Yeah, okay. Here to you. Our priority switch. Let's just call this fuel power... power 1. And then get that plugged into there. Okay, so this is separate. should be separate. Yeah, we got... That's all going. This is all going. I should... Yeah, okay. Is this connected anywhere else? No, it is not. There's no line connecting that. This power grid is completely separate on its own, which I'm going to take advantage of that. And I'm going to throw down a huge lot of battery backups. This thing doesn't currently have any battery backups connected to it, right? No, it does not. Okay, so this would be a perfect opportunity for some battery backup. Expand my battery backup. There's definitely some things to where starting out a fresh game, knowing what I kind of know now, there's like so many better ways to like optimize like how you play. Just how you like lay out things. Take your precautions and everything else. Okay, we'll try and make as many of these as we possibly can. Give ourselves a large battery backup. I wish there was like mark of the batteries. Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3s. Each one had like better power storage, but took more materials. How much more room do we got? Okay, I can put in like 2 more rows. Then we'll get this all linked into power station. Oh, I'm out of wire. Never mind. That's full. That is empty. Blueprint. Yeah, that is probably definitely a good way to go. There we go. Place it all as you want. Yeah, I probably need to be using the blueprint thing far more than I currently do. Okay, so that is charging now. Sweet. So we'll let that charge up as we continue working on the grid. Okay, power circuit breaker. So fuel power 1, I need that in a priority group 1 because this is a fuel system. All right. There we go. All right, so that'll charge up. Is this, okay, are we Alright, turbo motor factory, you should be offline currently, not connected to anything else, hopefully. Unless you're connected to something somewhere, which you probably are. I have so much convoluted power just going everywhere. Little bits of factory connected to random, like, other little bits of factory. And it should probably be more connected to the same location. All kinds of things like that. Alright, turbo motor factory, you should be off grid currently, I think, right? Yeah, 17,000, you're your own thing. Still charging up the batteries. Actually, can I, like... No, it doesn't show me on here that it's charging up the batteries. Wait, you're running still? Or are you just making your end noises? You're just making your end noises. Alright, well, that should hopefully be this side of things taken care of. I guess next I need to go and deal with, well, mushroom facility. Kind of work my way around. Yeah, because this train station is completely disconnected. So the train should be its own thing. So if I ever power on the trains, it should power up the whole rest of the grid. Which... Circuit breaker. Let's go ahead and turn on turbo motor and see what happens. Okay, that killed it. Nope. That killed it. I wonder, do I have to be near it, that again? Or will that just start back up on its own? Because I killed it. Probably no way of doing that. Just needs to be, like, powered on. I think I just made an oopsie, didn't I? I don't think clicking this on will do anything. I think I need to go restart that again. Yeah. This is probably definitely a thing where I just have to solve it off of stream. Get things re-going. At least disconnecting the turbo motor factory will take some strain off the grid. Not enough power, yeah. I think the main factory was going, if I remember right. Can I see green lights from over here? Actually, are those green lights? I actually can't tell. It's too bright. It's too bright. I can't tell. Yeah, no, those are green lights. So it is going. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure of that. Or is it? Yeah, it's going, right? Yeah, no, those are green lights. It's going. Okay, good. Okay, so that's just charging up batteries in the background. We'll just let that go. Something now that I'm thinking I should do is, instead of running this, having like the turbo motor facility in between. Hold on, I have a better idea. Instead of having the turbo motor in between stuff, this and the main power station. Okay, no, never mind. It is off. Okay, dang it. Okay, I should actually run this to the main factory, or the closest power grid that connects to the main factory. That would be the way to do it. Okay, let's get you kicked back on and running, and we'll disconnect you from that train station, and we'll run some power. Okay, kick you back on. Oh, it's needing... Okay. I see that I may need to fix some things here. You can wait until the batteries are 100%. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, 6%. And it looks like I have an unfortunate problem of, I need sulfur, and sulfur is not part of this. This is where some of my problems come into play, where I have individual parts of individual factories not actually connected to how they should be. So this sulfur line that I need to actually power that is not currently getting sulfur because it's not connected to the actual line itself. It's connected over here somewhere. Need to have it on the same grid. This one is actually should be mostly separate, right? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you're going to that one. Okay, hold on. I might be able to get a separate little power system going here, because I think sulfur mine in group 3. Yeah, I just need to be better about things. I'm really not good about things. Okay, so if I disconnect that, I should actually be able to get this little bit of power grid online again. Off. There we go. So yeah, now that's going with the sulfur. So I should keep my power grid going. Let's get a power switch down here, I guess, on top of this mushroom. Priorities, circuit breaker. We want sulfur power there because that goes with that one. Go ahead and get that connected there. That connected to there. Okay. So now that that is separate, should be good. Yeah, because this takes what is this taking? This is like making something and taking it over to the turbo motor factory, but there we go. Sulfur is now a flowing, so that will keep the power going, which keeps those batteries charging. I need to run power and connect this this power station up to my main factory, so that if I have my main factory running, which is generating its own good amount of power, it's got some fuel station stuff going, and a lot of coal. It's burning a lot of coal at that one. Okay, let's reorganize our grids a little bit here. If I get a power tower here, connect this end. Yeah. There we go. So this will connect once I run it here. I want this to connect into the main base's power, so that the main base can get really charged up, because the main base also has its own group of battery cells. Get this run around. This is going to take a little bit. Can't believe we run into such an issue. It's gonna hit me sooner or later. Need power issues. I'll definitely have to work on this off stream. Try and get everything back up and going. Gonna take a ton of work. One of those things where it's easier to fix these kinds of issues when you're first starting out, not later, when your power grid is already super convoluted. Your power grid separate from your power generation grid, separate from your factory grid, and keep other things separate. Okay, so I should... Can I run that all the way over there? Yes, I can. There we go. Alright, so now those two can actually kind of just be together. Yeah. So if I hit... First 400 hours in the game is the tutorial. No kidding. Because like your first playthrough, you're learning so much about how you should be doing things. So when you play again, you're just learning from your mistakes. And I think I'm learning from mistakes. Possibly. Okay, let's kick this on. That should hopefully be charging because it should be only just main base connected right now. Okay, that's kicking up high. A little worried about that, but I think we're stable. So main base should be on right now. I think this train track should also be on. Is it? No, the train track is still separate. Good. Turbo Motor Factory is not on, so Turbo Motor Factory is separate. Great. Yeah, with main base being back online, there should be coal power generation happening, and I also have a couple fuel power generation systems going as well. I don't think I have any geothermal hooked up into default. One thing I should check though, now that I think about it, you might be online. What grid and where are you connected into my aluminum factory up on top of the cliff? Ah, this elevator is not online. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting trying to climb up there. It's the aluminum factory. I kind of need on like maybe like a 7 or a 6, because yeah, you tend to need aluminum quite a bit for things. Can I land here? I don't think so. I'm gonna slide down to my death. Ah! Ouch. Fine, we'll go over here. Okay, I just barely made that. And up the cliff we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yep, almost running out of fuel. It's so steep to get up here. There we go. Alright. Now I should be good. Oh! No! 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 Crap! I didn't make it! Ah! Geothermal generators coupled off a battery. Yeah. Definitely should be some things like that I should be trying to do. Okay, I didn't make that. Should be running a heck of a lot more priority switches. You probably have like 30, 40 priority switches going around your save, don't you? Okay, that looks suspiciously like a main grid power line. Ah, dang, I didn't make it again. Ouch. Okay. There we go. Made it. Okay, yeah, you are online. I need to get you separate. Again, I have a feeling, I have a hunch that this is main grid right here. It looks like it, so let's get this deleted. Those connected to some stuff. That shut down everything? I have power still. Where and how? Like, that little bunch right there doesn't have power. Do I have batteries around here? No. Where are you getting your power from? So yeah, we have a hypertube up here for just traveling. Oh yeah, no, you have your own thing here. That's right. I forgot this has its own power generation stuff right here. Yeah, okay. So probably something I should do. Delete this. Priority power switch. Let's go ahead and name this aluminum. Go. Circuit breaker priority. We probably want that one high up there, so that is generating power at all times. And this goes into a power pole, which then connects to that pump, and that connects to there. There we go. So yeah, the geothermal should be charging its own set of battery banks down here. Small one. Well, I also have coal pumping it straight into the rock. Okay, but now, yes, you are completely disconnected from main grid. Good. Good. You know what? Don't forget that hypertube entrances use 5 megawatts of power. Really? Oh, jeez. Those are consuming a hardy amount of power. Okay, there we go. I want this to get connected. Nope, there we go. Get connected to main grid. Okay, so yeah, now the geothermal is connected to the main grid. And then from the main grid, we want to have a priority switch here with the power pole. That should connect to up. Oop. Give me power, thank you. That should connect up there, and that should also connect somewhere in here. Probably there. Okay. That to there, that to there. And this aluminum. Okay, so I kind of want aluminum just to be a little bit higher. Because aluminum's always important for building so many things. Yeah, this all looks good. All looks good. This all looks healthy. All right. How is our main grid feeling? Nope, that's not what I should be looking at. I should be looking at this. So you know what? We can probably click these two on, and that should boost our power amongst the main grid even more. Yeah. Hitting about 11, 12,000. Okay, sweet. So that boosted main grid. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere here. Another thing is, okay, so you're not connected to main grid, you're actually connected to the aluminum grid, which is perfect. Is that all connected to the aluminum grid? No, that's still going because that's connected up to main grid. That's fine. This is just, actually, I should probably have this connected more to main grid than copper. Because this is part... actually, you know what? No, nah, yeah, no, main grid. Or can we run this... Can I stretch a wire across this ravine? That's kind of my biggest question right now. Can I stretch a wire across here? Is that too far? Because if I can get a power tower to reach all the way over... Oop, okay, you don't want to connect in there? Back there? Fine. I can get that to reach all the way over there. That'd be perfect. So that the... Oh, wire's too long. Dang it. Okay, well... Down. And then back up it is. Oh. Ah, perfect autosave. You have saved me because now I know I can make it all the way. Hi there. Run away! Oh, jeez. Okay. Ooh, I don't have health. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stay away! I'm gonna die. I need to use my, tickets to buy some health things. Okay, so yeah, this factory is working. That's fine. Yeah, space factories not doing anything. That's fine. Okay, we're good. Okay, I need tickets. I need tickets so that I can buy health pack things. Print my coupons, please. Thank you. Forget how expensive the health things are. Awesome shop, equipment, health things. Oh, they're only one ticket for 5. Let's get 20. Yeah. There.
Fix it, never recall.
Now I have health.
Every awesome item is guaranteed to work for its entire lifetime. Enjoy your purchase.
Have you tried pressing Alt and a number from 1 to 9 on the keyboard? No? What does that do? Oh, this is... This? Is that what you're talking about? Alt? Because, yeah, this is just... Yeah, this is just this. The number things. I am... It's probably too late for me, honestly. I'm so used to just pulling stuff from here or here that I don't even think about the numbers anymore. It just doesn't exist in my brain. So yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm just kind of stuck in my ways a little bit now. It's too late. I've doomed myself already. You have 10 presets in the hotbar. Yeah, I use it sometimes, rarely, in a blue moon. Set to 1. Yeah, Alt, unless it's left Alt. No, not left Alt. And presets, yeah. I just don't use those enough. Which is funny, you'd think a hotbar you would use, but no. Not me. I've ruined myself by getting too used to just going like this and opening my menus, or this and opening my menus and grabbing what I need. I've done it for, oh, geez, how many episodes of Satisfactory have been doing this for now? It's gotta be like 30 or more. I am unfortunately have kind of set myself. All right, so we were working on continuing getting certain things divided up. I was trying to make a landing somewhere. It's over here. Ah, yes, it's over here. Yeah, because there's my power tower that I was trying to run to my nuclear weapons facility. So I was trying to get the weapons facility to be all on its own little grid. Okay, there's something else angry? Oh, hi there. Okay, evil cats. Nope. Oh, I don't have any of those on my inventory. Let's just grab a little bit more nuclear. Oh, you have found me. Hey there. Hey there. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're gonna heal up. Thank you. Ouch. Run away. Okay. So I have some evil kitties to take care of somewhere. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. I almost killed myself doing that. There's one. Where's the other one? I hear him. Where's he at? I'm irradiating myself a little bit. Where is he? Did he fall down? If he fell down, I'm safe. You can even hotkey blueprints? No, that's kind of wild. But it does make sense. It does make sense. You can hotkey blueprints. Where's my nuclear weapons facility? It's over here. Also my diamonds facility up over here too. There we go. Dang it, I ran out of power. Oh, dang it. Died again. I thought I would make that landing. Yep. 6x6 floor with supports, etc. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try not to kill myself for a third time. Even though we are about train track layouts, yeah, I need to... There's so much more efficiency I could take into this, but also for just stream-wise, we're kind of just reaching the end, so I'm not super interested to fix it, if I'm just gonna be honest with myself. So I mean, once we complete the last phase here, I will be moving on to probably Snore. Then use the auto connect feature. Auto connect feature is amazing. Some of that new stuff that they have is great. It's fantastic. Definitely have been using that new auto connect feature quite a bit. Such a glorious feature. Also, the new ways you can run pipes and conveyor belts and stuff. It's also fantastic. Oh, if I hit touch that, I'm gonna be flown in reverse. Do you know what? I have an elevator right over there. Except I don't know if it's connected up to main grid or not. This shall be connected up to main grid because this is part of my coal power plant stuff. Yeah, this is all part of the main base. This is old now. This is extremely old. There could probably be a lot more efficiencies put into this. Make it better. You know what? I should probably heal up a little bit. I want to say, okay, you do not have power, because, yeah, you're connected to space parts. Does that mean that the rest of this doesn't have power, because it's also connected to space parts? Can't tell. Best feature as a blueprint is you can delete blueprints as a whole. Yeah, that is certainly very beneficial. Alright, so this is connected up to space parts. This isn't a space parts factory. But if it's only getting its power from space parts, I'm actually kind of fine with that. Yeah, looks like it's getting all of its power from space parts. That is perfectly acceptable to me. Hit land. There we go. Oh, jeez. All right. We're good. I'm back. Okay, what grid are you connected up to? You have your own little battery backup system thing going on. You're connected up to, that would technically be, that's not even main grid. This is like mushroom-based grid. Okay, you know what? Actually, where's that? Okay, in between here. Power priority switch. This is my diamonds facility. Diamonds. Diamonds can be pretty low on the tier list. Actually, no, it can't, because we need the diamonds and their the time crystals quite a lot. Alright, so that's back on. Yeah, that's... Oh, this is connected up to the other grid. Okay. Alright, cool. I need to finish connecting this up. Collect my death chest. And then maybe we'll go ahead and call it for today, and I'll just kind of probably just off stream here work on continuing reconnecting everything. Why is my death chest way over here? Oh, that's my old death crate. No, this is my new one's over here. Like, why is it way over that direction? That's the old death crate that we never collected. My actual one is over this way, where I failed to judge the landing. A little bit. Yeah, it's right down here. Here, there it is. There we go. Yeah, I just failed to judge the landing. That was my bad. How are you? Here? Yeah, we can do that to there. Go ahead and cut that line. Ouch. Is this... No, this is... That right over there is connected up to a lot of other stuff. Grab you. Okay, there we go. Right next door, please. Thank you. Oh, crap. Oh, I actually lived that. Try putting Summer Sloops and Mercispheres in Dimensional Depot? Will Ada say something about that? I think I already have... Do I already have Mercispheres? That way you won't lose them. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a pretty good point. Alright, nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons can take a low priority as well. There we go. Alright, nuclear weapons is connected to the main grid. I need to also make sure that the other part for nuclear weapons, which is off over here, is also part of its own separate grid. Gotta land. Alright, we do have the bauxite mine stuff over here. Which we'll have that as part of the other grid. I'll have to have a miscellaneous grid. Kind of shoots off and connects to a bunch of those. Yeah, this delete that connection from there. This should just be connected to here instead. Oop, that's full. There we go. So yeah, now the nuclear parts is all part of its own thing, and then is that also connected to the bauxite? That is connected to the bauxite. No, is it? It is connected to the bauxite grid. There is so much convoluted wiring going around on here. Anyways, I think that's probably good enough for today. So, yeah, we'll call it there. I'll just continue fixing the grid and try and get it back online, piece by piece. So, yeah, I guess, without further ado, I do hope you have enjoyed. And, yeah, take care, and I will see y'all again soon. So, bye-bye. use power towers as main grid and split off in the power poles. Yes, I shall use your advice strongly. Anyways, yeah, good night. Bye-bye.